The city was dying. Smoke covered the sky. The streets that once felt alive were now silent and empty. After escaping the building, the survivors stood in the middle of the ruined street, exhausted and terrified. Their faces were covered in dust and sweat. Far away, the sound of sirens echoed through the darkness. The young man looked around carefully. Every shadow felt dangerous. Every sound made his heart race. They couldn't stay there anymore. One of the survivors whispered nervously, "We need to leave, now." The young man looked toward the edge of the city. It was their only chance.
Slowly, the group began moving through the dark streets. Burned cars blocked the roads. Smoke drifted through the cold air. The city no longer felt human. Only fear remained. The silence became heavier with every step. Then, something moved in the fog. The group froze instantly. At the end of the street, dark silhouettes appeared, one by one. Dozens of them. The infected. Standing motionless in the mist. Their pale eyes glowed faintly in the darkness. For one terrifying moment, nobody moved. Nobody breathed. Then, one of the creatures let out a horrifying scream. And suddenly, the entire horde started running toward them. "Run!" someone shouted. The survivors sprinted through the streets as fast as they could. Their footsteps echoed loudly while the infected chased them through the darkness. The young man looked back for a second. Big mistake. The creatures were getting closer. Closer. One survivor almost fell. Another was crying in panic. The city had become a nightmare. Finally, they spotted an old abandoned vehicle near the road. They rushed toward it desperately. Doors slammed shut. Heavy breathing filled the silence inside the car. Outside, the infected surrounded the street. For a moment, it felt like they survived. But as the vehicle slowly drove away, the young man stared through the window at the burning city behind them. And deep inside, he knew this was only the beginning.